Morning folks, this is Don DeRosa here. Want to bang out another video here. Somebody asked me today, what is the best real estate investing? Well, I don't know if I'm going to answer this question correctly, but I'm going to make some assumptions what they mean by that, and if you want to clarify that in the comments, you can. But what is the best real estate investing? Well, that depends on lots of things. Depends on your credit, depends on your money situation, how much money you have to play with. So let's tackle each one of these. If you have no money, meaning you don't have the 5, 10, 15, 20% to put down, there are several options for you to invest in real estate. Depending on how much money you have, you can buy notes at a discount, depending on the note itself, but that does require a little bit of cash. You can buy, or you can wholesale, and that's where you find a property, put it under contract, and then sell that piece of paper to someone else for a fee. So for example, let's say I see this house, it's an ugly house, and let's say it's worth fixed up $100,000. I can put it under contract for 20. I can turn around and sell it to someone else for 25. Well, I put it under contract for 20. I turn around and I market this thing to someone else for 25. They say yes, and then I can do an assignment. So what I do is an assignment of my contract for $20,000 for the $5,000 fee. So it goes to closing. I get my $5,000 for them to step into my shoes. Okay? And they get the property, the seller gets rid of it, and I get a quick $5,000 with no risk, no money out of my pocket, no use of my credit, no nothing. Another way is if you don't have any credit, but you maybe have a little bit of money, or you know someone that has money, well, you can do forms of owner finance. So I'll give you a couple examples of those. Let's say you find someone, let's say a probate, and it's free and clear. Well, you could pay them a higher price, or what they're asking, and have them hold the paper, meaning have them finance it. So you put very little money down, if any. They transfer the deed to you, and you make monthly payments to them for a set price. You don't need credit. You don't need a big down payment. All you need is a willing participant in the seller. Another one would be subject to, is another example. That's where somebody literally gives you the deed to the home, and then they walk away, and then you simply make the payments to the bank. So as long as you can make those payments to the bank, whether it be a few $100s a month, $7,000, $8,000, whatever that is, as long as you have enough to keep you going until you get a tenant in there to make those payments, it's very little money down comparably to most other real estate investors. So it's a really difficult question to answer, what is the best real estate investing or investment, because it really depends on you. If you've got a bunch of money sitting in the bank earning 0%, then going out and getting a multi-family property at a 8, 9, 10% cap rate, or buying it on a 12 and turning around and fixing up and then either owner financing and selling it out at an 8 or a 9% cap rate, those are good investments for those types of people. So it really depends on, how much time. That's the other thing, is how much time do you have? If you have a lot of, I always say there's three types of people out there. There's people with lots of time and no money, And then there's people on this side with lots of money and no time. And then there's a whole bunch of people in the middle. The ideal creative real estate investor is the guy that's sitting right in the middle, where they've got all the money and the time in the world to do whatever they want. But let's face it, most of us don't sit in the middle. Most of us are on one side or the other, depending on the finances and the amount of time. So it depends. So if you have a lot of time on your hands but don't have a lot of money, then you need to be looking at things like driving for dollars, and where it doesn't take a lot of money to market your business, and you can find ugly houses, put them under contract, and sell that contract to somebody else, wholesale that to somebody else. That'll give you some cash to do some marketing with, or do some other cash. Whereas if you have no time but lots of money, well, then you can automate your business. You can do marketing for it. You can have an answering service answer your phone. So you don't have to be 100% active in your business if you've got no time. You can still do this business if you have zero time, but you got to have money to do that. So then you have the people in the middle who can pretty much go look at a house when they want, go give folks down payments when they need, spend enough money on marketing. So it really depends on you. So if you're sitting at home asking yourself, well, I don't know, ask yourself those questions. How much money and how much time can I invest? Think of it like a seesaw or a teeter-totter. You know, where do you fall on that teeter-totter? That's the best real estate thing for you, because it fits your situation. Now, your situation as you move down the road, it will change. You'll get more money. If you do some wholesaling, you'll put some money in the bank. You'll be able to put more money towards marketing, and then you'll change the different types of homes that you can buy. Eventually, you'll move up the food chain, and you'll buy commercial properties eventually, or larger real estate properties. So I'm not sure I answered that correctly, because that is a very, very broad question. But hopefully, if you're sitting there, I gave you some direction as to what you might be interested in. So if you've got lots of time and no money, do the wholesaling end. If you've got lots of money and no time, then you can market, and then you can get the higher end properties. And then somewhere in the middle, you can do a combination of the two. Get some rentals, take them over subject to, things like that. So hopefully this answered your question. If you're interested in more questions, please put your questions in the comment section. Leave a comment, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe, get notified, whatever it's asking you to do. I don't know how they put these on there, but if you like it, tell me you like it. If you don't, tell me you don't. Tell me what I can do better too. So 2019 is all about continuous improvement for me and for you. So until next time, this is Don DeRosa saying happy investing. Thank you very much. Have a wonderful day.